Great morning over the project. Real smoking. Heart already marching.
Yeah, corner store window sweating, scratch off dust on the sill. Bust out bench with a blanket, someone chasing the pill. Chain link fence with a jersey tied, some faded and torn underneath them black marker. Ain't nobody reborn, but I seen different in fragments, little flashes in clay, like the homie who left payroll to go live in the bay. High rises lean over alleys like giants ready to fall. Steam ghosts from the manos, train hum under it all. I'm walking with a backpack full of flies and files, club dates, vendor invoices, city stamps, long miles. I came up off a mattress on the living room floor where the cops knew our doorway like a revolving door. Now promoter try shaving on my digits backstage. I slide him his own signature, watch him swallow that rage. Real pressure ain't opposed with a weapon on cam. It's your brother in the system, it's your mom with no plan. Fog rolled in from the freeway, wrapped the block like a shawl. I breathe deep, hear the echo of a juvenile call. Short kid under the staircase, carving threats in his phone. Talking step out, I'm ready, like revenge on a loan. I ask him who you copy, some man already dead. You rehearsing this in while he's stuck in your head. If the story you repeating never gave you bread, why you quoting it daily like a prayer you bled? Every path you admire left somebody misled. Write a page of your own, don't recite the undead. Fog belt parables carved in brick and breath. Tell them staying alive can be harder than death. Raise your voice if you know that the script been wrong. We can walk through the smoke and still come out strong. Fog belt parables, black choir, no saints, just the ones who adapt and repaint constraints. Late at night in another zip, southbound rail in my ear. Warehouse show by the freight yard, backs tight, minds clear. Security in hoodies, not suits, but the code still firm. No foul play in the shadows, every bag we confirm. Be hits, crowd leaning, I could sell them a lot. But I talk about clauses about lawyers nearby. I tell them about the cousin who went down for a dare, while the one who said do it never once showed dead. That's the pattern, I'm hunting every verse that I write. Get the demon in the spotlight, show the wise at night. Houston fog on the bayou, muffled doors through the mist. No head on the back and twisting tails with a twist. He said I did my dirt, lost my whole damn squad. If I had half your vision, I'd have leaned on God. Chicago went through the projects, no powder in the gray. Young queen selling hair bundles, building rent, dodging fate. I buy some I don't need just to sponsor a drive. Tell her use this to start to get your cousin a job. No camera, no sermon, just deposits of proof that we can move like generals without soldiers aloof. I've been armed with a temper, had to bury that steel. Now I chamber my patience, let that flame stay sealed. If they slide in my circle with a one-way war, we escort them to the exit, let them bark at the door. If the love from your set only lives in a hearse, rethink who you salute when you quote their verse. If the toughest in the room never built, just curse. Turn your back on that script, write a new universe. Fog belt parables, carved in brick and breath. Tell them staying alive can be harder than death. Raise your voice if you know that the script been wrong. We can walk through the smoke and still come out strong. Fog belt parables, black choir, no saints, just the ones who adapt and repaint constraint. No stained glass saviors, just fluorescent flicker. Just a boy with a choice, just a girl getting quicker. If the legend ain't selling, put you flat in the ground. Flip that fable for profit, turn that curse around. Fog belt parables, echo off steel stairs. Every step that we take contradicts spare. If the old tales hunger for your last breath spent, starve them out with new chapters, grown intent. Fog belt parables, whole crowd in reply. We ain't dying for a storyline somebody else supply. Demolition dust in my lung, bass in my chest. I refuse to vanish quiet. They knocked down our buildings, left a fenced off bruise. Spray paint ghosts on plywood, spelling half broke truth. Developers and polos pointing fingers at charts, while our old block parties live tattooed on hearts. I'm walking through gravel where the courtyard was live. DJ booth on the balcony, grill, smoke, drums, jive. Now it's hard hats, blueprint stage plants in a truck. Same corners they call savage, getting flipped for a buck. I remember dice in the hallway, slow jams through vents. Aunties yelling on Flanders, kids racing for cents. Now for lead signs, lean smug in they tinted glass. Pet boutique where the homie once was skipping class. Real ones never had name tags on scars and rent. Only EBT stretches, late fees, side hustles spent. They sold danger on TV, then bought cheap our land. Now they bike through our history with a latte in hand. I'm posted at the chain link, fitted low, eyes sharp, Polaroids in my head of every rooftop park. If they think we all faded with the brick and mold, they ain't checked the new ciphers, ain't felt this cold. You can move every wall, can't evict our sound. We adapt, relocate, plant flags in new ground. If the story they right, cuts our names out clean. We tagging every skyline with the truth on scene. You can move every wall, can't evict our sound. We adapt, relocate, plant flags in new ground. If the story they right, cuts our names out clean. We tagging every skyline with the truth unseen. Go slide, anthem, let the rubble sing. Hands to the heavens for the real that cling. If they pave our block, we'll haunt their plans. Whole crowd stomping like a marching band. Go slide, anthem, we still own this night. Turn the dirt to a stage, make them see our light. Little homie on a school wall, weaving through fresh glass doors. Used to hop broken steps, now with swipe cards and floors. Security eye in his hoodie like a crime in motion. While they sip craft drinks on a buried devotion, I take them to the murals, they ain't bought off yet. Names of friends, dates, halo, cigarette. Tell them this is where your uncle spun records to 3. Where your moms met your pops over cabbage and beets. Now they market the zippers up and coming, so safe. Erase struggle, keep culture his interior cortez. He say what we do, hunt, burn it down, crash shells. I say nah, buy shares. Learn laws, build wells, open shops, they can't front on a deed, not just keys. Make sure every slick meeting got our cousins and seats. West Coast sunset bleeds pink, over lofts too clean. ATL cranes do the same old gleam routine. From Southside blocks to Oakland, same script, same shove. Raise the rent, call it progress, call our memories thug. But we still break beats in garages, yards, lots. Still some plates out the trunk, still connect these dots. If the system writes us out, we bootleg a page. We gon' headline a story, not just die for the stage. You can dress up the block, can't purchase our vein. We the echoing pipes, we the tag in the rain. If the blueprint says a race, we redraw. Every verse like a lawsuit, every bar like law. Go slide, anthem, let the rubble sing. Hands to the heavens for the real that cling. If they pave our block, we'll haunt their plans. Whole crowd stomping like a marching band. Go slide, anthem, we still on this night. Turn the dirt to a stage, make them see our light. If your home turns, show them why you still owe pain. You ain't crazy to rage, but ain't that flame. Don't die for a story where your comic relief be the glitch and that profit be the landlord of grief. Go slide, anthem, shake that fragile piece. We survive their lens, we survive police. If they flip our laws to boost their brand, we flip that beat, make a counterland. Go slide, anthem, whole block in sync. We still here spray painting permanent ink. No ghosts, just bodies that refuse that in. New dirt, same soul, let the chant transcend. New dirt, just go, let the chant end. New dirt, same soul, let the chant transcend.
Parking garage echo, rooftop glow. Every engine below votes for war of wisdom.
Boarded up mall off the freeway, food court full of dust. Escalator stuck mid-sentence like they lost our trust. We turned this corpse to a council, folding chairs in a ring. LED lanterns flicker while the night shift sing. Whole squad from different sections, H-Town, watch New Orleans. Gold teeth, nose rings, tattoos, duffels full of past scenes. One homie fresh off papers, one still fighting in court. One run legit detail and one got plugs at the port. We ain't saints, we ain't victims, we the glitch in the scheme. Figuring out how to flip what they built to redeem. Blueprint spread on the kiosk where they used to sell chains. Now we marking up trucking routes, clothing lines, domain. Security golf cart circling, Borgard half asleep. He don't know up on level 6, wolves learn how to keep. I say we done being product, let's be factory owners. Turn our corners to campuses, our hitters to donors. Nobody laugh, they just nod, heavy silence, big stakes. We all buried some brothers for some Instagram takes. If the power been crooked, we bend it back. If the game been scripted, we act that track. No more dying as extras in they prestige scene. We driving our saga on this ghost machine. Sour shadow council plotting in the dark. Turn a dead all night to a live new spark. If you really bout respect, build your side. Whole city in the rafters when our plans collide. Sour shadow council, no talk cheap. Every vow backed by the rules we keep. We got one from Fifth Ward, talking food truck fleets. One from Inglewood, coding drops, flipping receipts. Shorty out of Bankhead, sketching logos on shoes. Girl from Southside, streaming strategies and news. We speak softly about ARs, loudly about IRS. About zoning permits, lawyers cleaning up our mess. Not to sanitize stories, but to control the end. Sonosu can narrate us as a savage trend. New Orleans rep breakdown, grant between sips of tea. Memphis kept his security teams moving low-key. We still from where it's crack pipes and parole in a purse. Where text in all caps can summon something worse. But this circle ain't for flexing, what we still could do. It's for shrinking those funerals down in near zero. Young gun with a face tag gripping onto his chair. Says if they slide on my cousin now, this talk ain't fair. We don't shame them, we feel it. That's the fracture we know. But we met with retaliation really cost a bro. Screenshot on spreadsheets, not on beef gone viral. We want long-term survivable, not a crowd in denial. If the threat feel holy, let the facts dissect. Who cashing on chaos, who cashing on respect? If the move leave your nieces sleeping on the floor, that move was never gangster, that was free labor for war. Sideways shadow council plotting in the dark. Turn a dead mall, not to live, new spark. If you really about respect, build your side. Whole city in the rafters when our plans collide. Sideways shadow council, no talk cheap. Every vow backed up by the roots we keep. Under busted skylights, revolution mundane. Just pens, open laptops, and a shifted brain. No parade, no anthem yet, just intent. But empire start quiet in abandoned cement. Southwest Shadow Council, write that code from the cul-de-sacs, dusty to the harbor road. If the legend need our blood, we revoke that myth. Sign our names as owners on a new day glyph. Hands high for the crews that refuse to be sold. Blueprints in the shadow, hearts giant cold. When the lights come on, we'll already be king. Not by fear, but receipts and the change that bring.
Flash in the distance, ocean growling while I shift in my lane.
PCH cut through the hills, moon carving to the top. Garter scars in my headlight, surf clawing at the side. Billboard girl selling fantasies, chrome gloss on the lot. Cliff edge one wrong, flex away from a permanent goodbye. I remember them carloads, heavy hush talk, loaded trunk, tastic dreams in the speakers, paranoia in chunks. Homie used to count dirty bills, at a vista looking proud. Pray low in the same breath, pistol tucked in the cloud. Now I cruise with the papers, permit stamp, route legit. Same coastline, new cargo, no siren in the script. Gas station on the bluff road, pump screen glitch in my face. Strangers' eyes on my plates, trying to gauge what I chase. I'm posted up by the snack shell, black hoodie, calm nerves. Mapping dots on my phone screen, every mile that preserves. Real G, turned dispatcher, gave his shooters a trade. For a cliff, over funerals and voices over rage. Short kid in the Charger, revving loud just to feel. Tells me if they look wrong, I'ma spin this wheel. I ask, you want a war or a passport stamp? Want a shirt with your face or your name on a ramp? He smirks, then he stalls, ocean wind in his teeth. Hey, wave slam like a verdict underneath. Count cliffs, not comments before you swerve. If the hype rights checks, your blood can't serve. If the play fees jails more than your fam, drop that dead, let the real ones jam. Pacific midnight cold, no talk, just proof. Engines low, hearts cold, still guarding the roof. If respect means growth, then we stand that ground. Whole coast hums different when we move, no clown. Pacific midnight cold, keep it sharp, keep clean. Still spine, clear mind in a world obscene. Rest stop above the shoreline, vending lights bruise the dark. Truckers trading directions, secrets stitched in they bark. I link with an old hitter who retired his rage. Now we signing for freight loads, not stuck in the cage. He said they call me soft, cause I changed my age. I say they confuse a coffin with a badge and flame. Distant city glow, flickers, towers float on the haze. Helicopters drag, search beams where he wasted his days. We laugh without humor, then get back to the math. Plotting schedules like sermons, no more blood in the path. Further down past the airport, strip motels blink slow. Where he once lay with a burner, always ready to go. Now he tells young homies working front desk at 3 how to own his property if you stack that fee. I slide through a toll with my conscience unbent. If the pact ain't mutual, I don't sign, I don't vent. Seen captains crumble over crumbs, seen quiet men rise. Learn loyalty is numbers plus what lives in your eyes. Shorty in the Charger hits my line, weak song. Says put me on route work, I'm done dying for wrong. I send forms, not threats, calls, not ops. If the ocean taught anything, it's to outlive drops. If the task ain't feeding, who share your name? Why bleed in advance for a rigged up game? If the score feels staged for a camera spin, let that script starve out, don't write yourself in. Pacific midnight glow, no talk, just proof. Engines low, hearts cold, still guarding the roof. If respect means growth, then we stand that ground. Hope close, hums different when we move, no clown. Pacific midnight glow, keep it sharp, keep clean. Still spine, clear mind in the world obscene. Blackwater hitting those rocks like a warning in tongues. Every wave like a story of the two young done. If they sell you a legend that ends with you gone, straight that myth on the shoulder, drive slow, live long. Pacific midnight cold, oh firm, no foe. We choose air in our lungs over chains of gold. If the block need models that escape that mold, point them here, 10 toes, 20 years from soul. Pacific midnight cold, echo loud unseen. Gangsta in the future, keep his family clean.
Silver rain on the backboard, chain that's coughing while my pulse kicks hard.
Court lights humming the drizzle, asphalt slick like a lie. 4 in the morning, no crowd, just my breath in the sky. Puddle halos round Jordans, chalk lines fighting to stay. We used to mob this rectangle, now it's my hideaway. I remember dice by the baseline, smoke fog in the lane. OGs betting on crossovers with a snub in the frame. Trash talk spilling like liquor, we could settle off court. Same night somebody vanished, no appeal, no report. Now I'm here with a duffel, paperwork in my grip, tournament brackets. Sponsors turning shots into chips. Whistle tucked in my hoodie, I run leagues for the youth. Teach them screens and statistics, not just aim for a tooth. Little homie with a face scar, says he born for the beef. I put a ball in his palm, show him box scores relief. Tell him you drop 30 here, you get letters and calls. You drop 1 in the street, you get cement and walls. Bleachers creep with the memory of the ones who ain't show. Storm drains hum like they humming, all the names we know. I'm posted up by the sideline, clipboard with a piece, one set. If they ask where the gun went, I say under the stack. If the crowd only loves when you close to your grave, why bleed for applause from the half-fake brave? If you rage, got aim, but no long-term lane. Throw it at the rim, let it drain that pain. Blacktop rain sermon, let the chain speak truth. Every drop on the arc, washing off that youth. If you came from the glare of a barrel at night, lift both hands up, choose chord over fight. Blacktop rain sermon, concrete choir in sync. We baptize this hood with more than they think. Summer hits, bleachers packed, vendors lined on the grass. Grill smoke, kids run, no hearse doing laps. 2 teams from rival blocks, lacing up on my flow. History tighten the shoulders, old rumors at the door. I call captains to the circle, make them look in my face. Tell them win by the scoreboard, not a chalk trace. They dap up uneasy, but the contract is set. Any foul off the whistle, cost the whole squad debt. Game star pace, vicious crossovers near crime. Street balls, ripping through tension nets. Singing in chime, sidewalk, judges get quiet, can't deny what they see. Same dudes they call monsters, running plays cleanly. Fourth quarter, 1 hard foul, whole crowd holds breath. When shelf could tip centuries back toward death. Scarface, homie from earlier steps in, palms out. Says we came here to hoop, cuss the static, no clout. I blow whistle, reset, and the gym sky roars. Not for blood on the concrete, but for closing that door. Later he counts, tournament cash splits, fair with his crew. Says this feel like respect more than anything I knew. Hey, if control of your temper brings more to your side, that's a weapon that pays, not a wound in your pride. If it triggers the shortcut they begging you choose, let them beg by themselves while you learn how to lose and win. Black top rain sermon, let the chain speak truth. Every drop on the arc, washing off their youth. If you came from the glare of a barrel at night, lift both hands up, choose cord over fight. Black top rain sermon, concrete choir in sync. We baptize this hood with more than they think. I seen halos made of sweatbands, not chalk lines white. Seen a war called time out, cause the jumper felt right. If survival feels soft to the ones half grown, let them choke on that script while you claim your throne. Black top rain sermon, crowd voice to the sky. We ain't price for they myth, we decide who die. If the legend want martyrs, let it starve tonight. We pick trophies and birthdays over tunnels of light. Black top rain sermon, whole block in the frame. Real ones play long game, rewrite what gangster came.
Collect tone in my air, bass hit, and I refuse to be next on that wall.
County phone on the wall buzzing, gray cord twisted like fate. Homie voice coming through static, they gave me 20 and 8. I'm standing in a laundromat lobby, soap spin, mind rough. Quarter short on my cycle, but my heart already enough. He said tell her bro be ready, keep it on the mouth side. I say nah, I teach him numbers, let you see him with pride. Bullet holes in the plexiglass, gum stuck under the chair. Guard yawning at the metal door, nobody else care. Parking lot lights hum, sodium paint peeled off the lines. I'm writing on a folded receipt, LLC names, designs. Real G to me is my auntie, 3 jobs, never broke. Not the dude with a nickname, that's a courtroom joke. I leave out, hit the bodega, grab a pen, no chain. Graffiti angels on the alley wall crying rust in the rain. Shorty posted there scrolling, talking anyone try shoot. But his shoes talking holes and his fridge probably mute. I tell him you ever seen commissary list in the flesh. It don't care about your handle, just devours your check. He shrugs, that's the life. I reply, that's the trap. Slide him a notepad, say draw a route off this map. If your plan is inside with a state ID, why you brag on that path like it's pure OG? If your blood, your rent, your future ain't paid, walk away from that there, that's the real upgrade. Yeah. Cell block call log burning in my brain. I don't rap for the warden, I don't dance for a chain. If respect mean dead, that respect too cheap. I want uncles home, nephews out, whole squad deep. Cell block call log, echo every choice. Whole crowd, hands up, you ride with a different voice. I hit Chicago for a show, cold wind slicing my chin. Backstage, promoter grinning, trying to shave my win. I pull out a photo, highlight strokes in green. Say we agree right here, keep this business clean. A runner in the hallway jokes, bro, you sound like court. I say court, how my cousin live, I prefer this sport. Southside, kid near the exit, wrist stand, putty low. Mumbles, I got cousins locked, I'm still out on that go. I ask you talk to him often, hear they voice on that line. He say sometimes it's awkward, they stuck, I'm still grind. I tell him imagine your nephew press 1 for collect. All cause you tried to prove you deserve fake respect. Beat leaking through the drywall, crowd chanting my name. But I'm here in this hallway trying to scramble the game. I've seen KO shots on cameras, comment section applaud. Next week, someone's mother dressing black for a fraud. Back home, phone rings, midnight county number again. Same homie from the first call, voice rough but he grin. You still out there making flips off that clean route G. Yeah, I say I'm trying to make less of you, more free. He laughs once from his rib cage, then he quiet, then good. If they listen to you younger, half us don't see this hood. Now when I touch a beat heavy, let the hi-hats drill. I still speak on the violence, but I don't sell that thrill. If your song make kids think caskets all crowns, what you really contribute but more ghost towns. If the label want carnage more than your breath, you can walk from that table, that's real strength. Yeah, cell block call log burning in my brain. I don't rap for the water, and I don't dance for a chain. If respect mean dead, that respect too cheap. I want sisters paid, brothers home, whole squad deep. Yeah, cell block call log, echo every choice. Whole crowd, hands up if you ride with a different voice. Echo on the line saying this ain't it. Whole tier full of echoes that believe that's it. If survival sounds soft to the ones half knowing, let them talk from the bleachers while your life keep going. Yeah. Cell block call log, we rewrite that script. From the yard to the stage, let the balance shift. If the myth want martyrs just to sell one song, we hang up that call, prove the myth dead wrong. Hands up high for the ones who won't trade bread cheap. That's the code we keep, that's the vow we speak. Yeah.
Red hoodie, black steel door. Alley steam rising, I'm already swanning.
Side door buzz, one knock, two paws, cold right, last slide, back lot behind a jazz bar with a real talk high. Kitchen light yellow on chrome, fry smoke in the vents. OG count crate money, no fronts, no cents. Ice chest full of handshakes, cooler full of respect. Any clown come loud here, whole table deflect. I grew up where the landlord never fixed one leak, but the man on the corner knew my size every week. 10 deep in the Buick, 4 miles, one heat. Same route past that liquor neon soaking the street. I seen homies, I ain't foolish, share reflections in glass. Heard they names get whispered while the paperwork laugh. Now it's contracts in my left hand, keys in my right. If I'm posted by the dumpster, it's to read, not fight. Straight killers in my call log, learn to scrub they name. Trade a war for a warehouse, turn a block to a lane. No movie in my bloodline, just paroling grief. Just an auntie on the gray grass, gritting her teeth. I told myself never sign up to repeat that real. If the badge on your chest need a casket, not real. Count who eat when you slide for a look. If it's just your ego, close that book. If your flex can't buy mine, one bill less. Leave that there on rig, that's real finesse. This that side, no oath, no cameras, no cheer. Just a circle that refuse to throw lives in a hearse for veneer. If power mean building, yeah, we them ones. Whole block in the shadows with responsible guns. Side door oath, we don't dance for they feed. We decide what's gangsta by who we stolen bike in the stairwell. First look at 13. Older cousin said prove up, eyes wild, have me. Skip school for a carjack, car sprint, palms down. Got home, saw my mother with a church fly lamp. She ain't know where I been, just said eat, then rest. I sat there imagining her, so a name on my vest. Years later, same cousin come from state yard, phones me, they don't play your songs here. Cause you left us alone, I say no, I'm tryna stop your block cloning that trip. If I rap like y'all trophies, they can load that clip. He laugh low, you right, they selling reruns of us. Now we reading up on real estate between counts of cups. I'm in Houston at a car wash meeting, plug with a tie. Used to serve out that stall, now we invoices supply. He says keep it half grim, half growth, talk scars. I say I'll never make coffins look like foreign cars. In Chicago, where the diner, steam on bulletproof glass. Shorty wiping down tables, pistol tucked in his pants, he asked, big homie, you still keep one too? I say I keep one lawyer, 2 locks, 1 crew. Still know how to move if it twists, don't doubt. But the first real option is to think, not shout. Oakland rooftop, port lights, blinking Morris in the Bay. Young hitters off E14, listening what I say. If the set wants your life won't help, you'll see. Mark that down as extortion, dressed up like Creed. If the wrist don't flip into assets clean, why die on a hill that was never your scene? If the code been twisted to just feed grave, edit that script or we all stay slaves. This that side door oath, no cameras, no cheer. Just a circle that refused to throw lives in a hearse for veneer. If power mean build, yeah, we them ones. Whole block in the shadows with responsible guns. Side door oath, we don't dance for they feed. We decide what's gangsta about who we still lead. Alleyway, chillin', but the mindset risk. You could come from a trench and still flip that switch. If survival sounds soft to the ones half grown, let them choke on no miss while you buy that home. Side door, hands raised, eyes closed. We protect our blood, not a storyline. So from the stoop to the stage, same spine, new route. If the legend needs corpses, we opt out. Side door oath, that's the flag we claim. Real gangsters, the last one left with his name.
There's no dust on the blacktop. Hood up, fingers numb, I still walk like a verdict.
You the holy
Gray sky over the tower, steam leaking out the vents. Food stamp line round the corner, tempers tight, pockets dense. Abandoned school with the buds up, glass teeth in the sill. Still gay hums like a baseline every time wine chill. I used to post by the bus stop, backpack full of a mask, chrome piece in the math, booked out that made me the task. OG on the corner rail, breath cloud, hand scar raw. Said you want stripes or freedom, both gon' cost, little dog. I ain't listening in that moment, ego loud in my chest. Whole block wearing they traumas like some bulletproof vest. Nightfall, Crown Vic Creek, spotlight, peel the brick. Everybody freeze frame statue, heartbeat on click. Homeboys bragging in stairwells, if they slide we spark. But indictments don't rhyme, they just carve you apart. Fast forward, I'm mistaken, conquer quiet count. Let her smear with my mother's tears, time tallied and out. Next bump, got a life to say, he once ran a half. Told me gangsta ain't dying dumb, boy, that just being a slab. Pearl came like sunrise, raised a fence in my eyes. Walked out with a thin bag, thick of mine, newer knives. Now I'm back on that same block, different cut in my walk. Blueprint folded in hoodie, let the paperwork talk. If the flex don't feed you in 10 years' time, why rehearse that funeral in every line? If your crew can't tell you chill when you wrong, you ain't got a gang, you just props to a song. Raise a fence, renegades, we broke out our fate. No more chain to the script that they syndicate. If respect me sting first, keep still in your brain. Throw your hands up high, let them know we changed the game. Raise a fence, renegade, from the tier to the street. Still rugged, still ready, but we choosing what we meet. Yeah. Now it's midnight at the rail yard, freight cars lined in rows. Graffiti crowns on the boxcars, frost biting my nose. I clock in with the grave shift, still toes, crush the ice. Barcode scanners and clipboards where we once rolled dice. Supervisor from the city used to bang on my block. Now he running these forklifts like a neighborhood stock. He said we flipped all that instinct, all that watchful life. Turn paranoia to safety, keep our people alive. Little homie from my building swinging chains by the gate. Still got that fire in his jaw, I'm mad at luck, mad at fate. He talk reckless about get back, I'm on business tonight. I see that glitch in his pupil, same loop, same fight. I walk him down past the trailer, show him names on the forms. How many of them you killed for was there in your storms? Who gon' answer for your sister when you locked in the cage? Who gon' pay your baby's daycare from an airline page? He kicks frost off the bumper, can't stare me in the face. Mumbles ain't nobody true, hang raw in the space. I say you can sign a pill, learn this way, learn this path. Still be solid, still fit, just fit as a man with a plan. We flip, I see him back, orange vest, no cap. Same kid that swore war on the world, not punching legit text. We still ride with a lookout, still people mark cars. Difference is we secure checks, not just counting no scars. Gangsta still in the posture, in the code, in the guard. But the new oath is no more making our mamas wear black for a yard. If the moon only proves you can mimic the dead, burn that script in the barrel, keep your name steady. If your heart's still hard, but your vision got range, that's the blade they scared of. Discipline strain. Raise a fence, renegades, we broke out our fate. No more chain to the script that they syndicate. If respect me sting first, keep still in your brain. Throw your hands up high, let them know we changed the game. Raise a fence, renegade, from the tier to the street. Still rugged, still ready, but we choosing what we meet. I seen captains cry quiet when the tail lights cut. Seen the loudest go silent when the door slams shut. If a vibe feels soft to the ones outside, let them talk, they ain't with you on that bus ride. Raise a fence, renegade, chant loud, no shame. We ain't trophies for the system, we rewrite this frame. If the legend want blood, just to bless one track. We start that beast now, bring our brothers back. Hands raised for the killers who learn new trades. For the hitters, turn fathers, all the dues we pay. Raise a fence, renegades, that's the flag we claim. Real gangsta is the last one standing with his name.
There's a heat on my teeth, black steel in my past, white lines in my future.
Yeah, thunder in a lifted truck, tires spit dust all the ramp. Neon cross on a stucco wall, pawn shop glow like a lamp. Yeah, Ving strip mall midnight, hot wind busted AC. Duct tape on the window frame, roaches guard EBT. I was raised with a swamp cooler weed over 3 boys in a cot. Mom hung uniforms on hanger, step pop chasing a shot. Uncle stashed tools in the drywall, gold flakes under the bed. One eye on that border patrol, one eye on infrared. Shells clinked in the alley, gravel, whispering names in the dark. The meager lights painting halos on the project bulk. I thought real men 10 phones, 2 safes, 1 lie. Me and homies in a Civic with a trunk too high, cooking plans to Circle K, parking lot full of sin. Everybody talking shipping routes, nobody talking in. First run went smooth, second run woke kill. Cops swarm like locusts, somebody crack somebody tail. I slid home through the watches, shoes cake, lungs sore. See my mom at the table, counting tips, praying more. That night I put the scale down, pick the keys up slow. If this gangster thing mean anything, we gotta outgrow. If the sun see everything you stash in the ground, understand it'll bloom in the sirens and hounds. If you play fees, cake is more than the fees can. Throw that move in the fire, let the smoke be the sin. Some built bloodline, we carved from drought. We know guns, we know God, we know different routes. If respecting me, live long, stack clean, move wise. Throw your set in the sky with your family alive. Some built bloodline, no cartoon thug, just real hard men that refuse being plugged. Some built bloodline. Yeah, yeah, hey. El Paso truck stop, diner, Spanish soap on the screen. Waitress with a tired smile, coffee, black flows clean. Next booth, 2 fools bragging about to run through the sand. I can tell by they jewelry they don't study the land. Young buck by the jukebox, scribbling tags on the cup. Eyes sharp, bust the sneakers, world chewing them up. He say, big homie, they told me fast cash should be lame. I say fast cash, pay lawyers, slow cash, build your own name. You can run place and risk graves for a week of applause, or flood the strip with legit work and rewrite these laws. We step out, borderhead humming, freight horns cut the night. I point south at the dark and say they bet you won't ride. A future past 25, that ain't cuffs or a hoe. You prove them wrong when you pick up pen over pole. Next city, San Antonio, motel faded line. Owner from the old hood, flipping rooms, counting time. He was here to back in 98, now he leased, now he lent. Got a shotgun for protection, but that's last not his friend. Tells the kids to check in, don't do my reruns. Take this Wi-Fi password, go invent you some funds. I hit stage in a warehouse, hot crowd, still beam sweat. Beat bang like border trains, faces I won't forget. I don't chant body counts, I don't pantomime war. I talk cousins on the run, I talk knocking on doors. Cause I know every reckless bar could tip a boy's scale. And I ain't feeding no system that expect us to fail. I Sunbelt bloodline, we carved from drought. We know guns, we know God, we know different routes. If respect, live long, stack clean, move wise. Throw your set in the sky with your family alive. Sunbelt bloodline, no cartoon thug, just real hard men that refuse being plugged. Sunbelt bloodline. Yeah, Las Vegas, freight yard twilight, neon brews on the clouds. Slide screaming downtown, here's forklifts and vials. We unloading steel pallets, ink dry on my name. Same fist that once shook, now hands shaking the game. My brother out the halfway house, running docks on the side. Tattooed the knuckles on the clipboard, still got venom in his stride. He say, piece of me is chaos, I say we can't lie. But the wild in our veins now lift this shit high. We walk past the kid with a bandana mask, pretending with a finger gun, miming some task. I knew say you a leader, leaders make folks see. Leaders ain't dead, hashtags painted on the street. He nods like half gets in, half still loves the noise. But seasoned as the soil still can sprout in a choice. I'm no pastor, no savior, just a man who got tired of being drafted as a mascot while they all got wild. If gangster really means stand up, take care, hold line, then I'm gangster cause my people sleep safe at night. Sunburn on my neck from them long haul miles. Gunpowder ghosts in my memory files. If survival feels soft to the blind outside, they can choke on that myth, we gon' swallow our pride. Sunbelt bloodline, let the engines moan. From the reds to the bottle to the mobile home. If the legend want us dead just to sell one track, we go quiet, go legal, then we storm shit back. Sunbelt bloodline, raise fist, no fear. Real gangster in America, still right here.
take residue on the brick, I lay my boots and call my route. Yellow take residue on the brick, I lay my boots and call my route.
6th floor window with the busted lock, city hits under me raw. Brownsville skyline, all antennas and ghosts. Sirens chewing on law, bodega on the corner, sell incense. Dutchess rhyming hope, hand painted open sign, leaning, bell ring tied on the rope. Elevator smell like metal and piss, doors bite, cables moan. Kids play dice on the lobby tile, crack screen light in they phones. My first gun lived in a ceiling tile, shower steam, chip paint. Thinking chrome made me a kingpin, I just another complaint. Stairwell walls got names, car deep, birthdays, death dates, flags. Empty stroller by the mailboxes, junk mail, eviction tags. Old head sweeping by the front door, key ring weight on his side. He say, Lil Wolf, all that barking, just free work for they pride. I ain't hear him till later, when the cuffs kiss both wrists. Concrete bench, cold fluorescent, DA flipping through lists. Came home on a paper leash, one strike, left in my clip. Saw my mom at the sink in the same pink robe, stiff lip. I walked back up them same steps, handled the rusted rail, took that pistol out the plastic, swapped it out for scale, not the powder. I mean balance sheets and voices in the stack. If a move ain't feeding children, I don't stamp that pack.
Count sleep safe when you flex that steel. Count drown slow when you chase that feel. If you real mean funerals, tears on Tyler. Rethink that oath, that ain't worth 1 mile. Fire escape minutes, we decide up here. Chain link, let a whole view, no fear. If the streets want blood, just a clap and shot. We aiming past that, they just still stop. Fire escape minutes, put your mind in gear. Real gangsta lay long, make the smoke come clear. Fire escape minutes, put your mind in gear. Real gangsta lay long, make the smoke come clear. Now I'm on that same roof, hosting quiet court. Milk crate desk, laptop glow, numbers of sport. Harlem when cutting through hoodies, queens pull up in Jeeps. We discussing on the storefronts where they sold us cheap. One homie fresh off a bed, knuckles carved, eyes gray. He say I miss my black nights. I say stand here, wait. All the boys from your flick, how many still got lungs? How many mamas still working doubles cause of those guns? He stared across to the projects, water tanks, brick C. Mumbles most of us posters, that confession ain't free. Kid from the 4th floor, stump up, mask on, hand twitch. Talking about slide on somebody cause of one IG glitch. We circle them like uncles, no yelling, just facts. Break down charges, coffins, lawyers, rats. I say they taught you gangster is a stunt on live, but the hardest thing breathing is to not take that dive. If you wanna be feared, be the one that provide. Keep your sister in college, keep your brother outside. Across town, club owner, tryna come my slice on the low. I unfold the sign sheet, point once he fixed the dough. Ain't no barking in the office, that's civilian terrain. But I came from where they taught me how to steal through pain. I just use it for all this now, same focus, new aim. Same rage, they exploited, turn to fire with a name. If the move don't add, but it look real loud, that's bait for the broke, camouflage for the proud. If a circle clap more for your wrist than you win, check who cheering, might be cashing you in. Fire escape minutes, we decide up here. Chain link, let a whole view, no fear. If the streets want blood, just a clap and shot. We aiming past that, they just still stop. Fire escape minutes, put your mind in gear. Real gangsta lay long, make the smoke come clear. Fire escape minutes, put your mind in gear. Real gangsta lay long, make the smoke come clear. Brick dust on my palms from the lives we climb. Every step a choice not to stay confined. If survival sounds soft to some half-grown men, let them talk from the stool while we on this fifth.
Fire escape minutes, whole block in sight. We protect our own names, not a story they write. If the code you were handed only ends in chalk, snap the chain link ladder, choose a higher walk. Fire escape minutes, let them chant that phrase. Real gangsters pay bills, hug kids, see days.
Sun up on the glass, steel case in my hand. Lane clear, mind dangerous.
Downtown towers in the windshield, lobby marble coat and wide. Used to case these doors and hoodies, now pull up armor certified. Badge clip, low on my chest rig, sidearm snug in a holster. Once ran from these corners at midnight, now circle back as the chauffeur. Hand truck, rattling on granite, guards nod, cameras blink. Tell our eyes, clock every movement on flinch. I don't wink, ink packs, straps, seal bags, cereals, log to the sand. Whole route, tight like a drum line, every mile, every dent. Back then I was blueprinting break-ins, chasing rumors of wrecks. We're all black in a Pontiac, heart dumb, no tax. Watch a part and drop names in interrogation lights. Watch a judge read calendars, carve on my nights. Came home, lean off that lesson from my block, still asleep. Same talk on site, same post, same cheap. I chose different, hit the range, past checks, learn code, turn that paranoid 6 cents into cover for low. Now the same fools who call soft still broke on the stoop, while I'm clocking legit stacks, feeding mine, feeding crew. Count who ride if your time got took. Not the likes, not the talk, just the names in the book. If that play can't stand in the shine of day, let it ride in the gutter, let the real ones play. Armor out, confidential, heavy door, strong spine. If I'm gangster for anything, it's protecting what's mine. No mask on my face, just a coat on my chest. Whole city in the backdrop while we move that chest. Armor out, confidential, no clout, just proof. Hard hats, clean ledges, big heart, bulletproof. Hit a strip mall bank in the suburbs, flags flap over SUVs. Soccer moms pushing strollers, baristas steaming up beans. Young dude in a ski mask, hoodie eyeballing from the shade, finger twitch in his waistband like he's stuck in an arcade. I recognize that hunger, saw once in my own grin. That itch to prove something stupid, just to feel locked in. I step out, casing my grip, my partner eyes on the glass. We professional, quiet thunder, whole scene under the mask. Mask kid, inches toward traffic, glances hard at the hall. I clock exits, watch his breathing, see him sizing it off. I ain't preacher, I ain't hero, just a witness with mad. Know the footage, know the charges, know the dirt in that pad. He edges close, I like gazing, shake my head real small. Like, you don't want this chapter, fam, that ain't your call. He stalls, curses the pavement, face back into the lie. Lives to think on it later, sometimes know it's the shy. We roll out highway humming, diesel low, skyline dim. Talk shop on radio codes, not on random whim. Stop next city by courthouse, watch a chain gang file through. One face look just like cousin, eyes dope, jumpsuit blue. I remember hitting licks for the rush, no exit plan, now rush deposits in. Only clean for the ratio day. That's a contract in blood, that's a rigged up maze. If you pride need prison just to feel hardcore, that's a broke definition, aim way more. Armor out, confidential, heavy door, strong spine. If I'm gangster for anything, it's protecting what's mine. No mask on my face, just a coat on my chest. Whole city in the backdrop while we move that chest. Armor out, confidential, no clout, just proof. Hard hats, clean ledges, big heart, bulletproof. I seen stick-up kids fold when the cell slam shut. Seen shooters write poems when the tear lights cut. You can tote that piece and still think past pain. Keep your circle fed up without feeding the chain. Armor out, confidential, say it loud, stand tall. We survived all the myths, now we answer our call. If the legend won't coffins just to sell one track, we unload that truck, then we send it all back. Armor out, confidential, real G, real proof. Living long, raising kids, that's the hardest move.
Sirens fight. My engine growls, I'm wide awake and locked in.
Chrome lips kissing the curb, I'm swerving the strip like a sermon. Liquor store, neon burning, purple sunset still turning. Homie said post up, I'm posted up. Palm trees in formation, graffiti scriptures on brick, we wrote them in determination. Low rider, hot, hydraulics talk, click clack, streets respond. Candy paint, drip like dawn, reflections ripple the palm. Whistle sent in the wind, I whistle winds in the motion. Chain link courts, echo jump shots, which sounds like an ocean. Corner store, bell chime, ding dice, kiss concrete stars. Project stairwells, hum stories, we mapped them to the stars. I was broke, but not broken on God, I kept composure. Now we run it up, sober mind, sharper than a folder, no cap, real one. G-Funk or a hug in the block, fitted cap, Dickies crease, gold grills, glimmering talk. OG9 from the barber, clip a buzz like a high crown. Vic crawls by slow, my focus stays alive. Palm shadow cross my hood, purple sky, gone velvet. Dreams heavy as the setlist goes tall, can't shelve it. From Crenshaw lights to the harbor fog, hold that. We stack combo, we strike like a cold snap. No shortcuts, no price on the soul fan. I'm clocked in, if it's pressure, we roll bang. Westbound after glow, say run it up, run it. Real ones never fold, say turn it up, turn it. Palm trees, halo gold, you light it up. I'm posted, locked and loaded, now light it up, light it up. Seen homies slip in the haze, wrong alley, wrong reason. Ain't here to glamorize pain, I'm here to change seasons. We play clean, legit play, blueprint tight like a taper. Barbershop, wisdom paid, dues, stack paper. Drive through coffee at midnight, bass knock steady and stern. Self-doubt tried to return, I let the rubber just burn. Rooftop view of the skyline, I measure my pace. Every scar's got a sermon, every loss left a trace. I go from block party, smoking the festival stage. Voltage from porch, sit to board, sit. We talk leverage and brokerage, homie, sit slide. We slide to the studio, sacred. Talk box, hymns in the hook, the neighborhood favored. Waffle House after the set, late grease plates in the lab. GPS plotting the path, we drew math on the graph. On site, when it's effort, not on sight. For regression, we break cycles, no question. Discipline's the weapon, basketball chain that sing. Sneakers hang on the wire, ambition's a bonfire. I keep feeding the fire. Under that violet sky, my heart keeps time with the lights. Every block I survive taught me how to ride my rights. If the pressure gets loud, breathing tight in the stands. We don't chase the illusion, we invest in the change.
Westbound at the glow, say run it up, run it. Real ones never fold, say turn it up, turn it. Palms good, night and go, yeah, light it up, light from liquor store, glow to the stadium, light it up, light it up. Westbound at the glow, crowd rise up, rise, no cap, stay composed, hands higher, higher. The city needs hope, then light it up. We posted, locked and loaded, now light it up, light it up, light it up. Posted, locked and loaded, now light it up, light it up, light it up. We posted, locked and loaded, now light it up, light it up, light it up.